listen, the second headliner of this evening, so this person here, I look up to. So this was the first guy, the first poet that I found outside of myself, and I actually wanted to emulate and model him. I thought this guy was so dope. He performed at my very first show, the Poetry Jam, when we started August 26, 2019. He was my headline act, and now he's back today celebrating our second anniversary. The master of all knowledge, Moak, all caps. Come to the stage, bro.
Yes, thank you everyone. Yeah, I haven't done a poetry set in ages. I think last one I did was before the pandemic, or pandonium, or panoramic, whatever you want to call it. And in that time, I wrote a piece about the pandemic, which I haven't really had the chance to perform. So this is called Tomorrow's Promise. I wrote this to a beat I found on YouTube, did it in like a day. I was that eager to write it. Unfortunately enough, it ended up on BBC 6 music, radio, which is sick. So yeah, man. So yeah, it's called Tomorrow's Promise. This goes down as the worst masquerade ball I've ever seen. Everyone masked up but two stepping away from each other. Human contact becoming alien. Will this be the end of all Homo sapiens? In need of a panacea and not paranoia, conspiracists believe the system is trying to kill us with all their guesswork, but I only care about gathering me and my 5Gs and making a killing off our network. Got me thinking about money different, because there are many ways to skin a cat, but I'm not trying to get the furlough. I don't know if the government said it best, but let's give our sanitized hands up for the NHS. Keep our doors locked, let key workers do their thing. One exercise a day, but I'm just running out of patience. Missing family, friends, and acquaintance. I'm losing my mind, and I hope you understand. I was young, free, and single, and being on lockdown wasn't part of my plan. I don't know what's more contagious. This coronavirus, or these viral challenges, or corona. Can't live like we used to, so we go live like we never used to. Who knows where people's heads are at, and how their mind feels. TikTok is the craze, but I'm guessing that's because time heals. Zoom only magnifies the frustration. Joining a house party seems cool, but I'd prefer a real invitation. What more can I tune into on Netflix? Watching seasons go by indoors as well as out. I see spring break and enter into summer now, robbing us of new memories as Snapchat rubs it in with the old ones. I just want to go from isolation to a holiday in a nice location. Celebrate my birthday in July, head to the club with the guys, go to bars, restaurants, cinemas, and whatever I like. So when we can finally go out and do our thing, you can bet your bottom dollar that I'll be going in. Thank you. So yeah, that was like a quick little piece. I've had quite a boring bank holiday, so this is my little turn up. This is my little like party and enjoyment. But this next piece is gonna be about enjoyment going a bit too far. So it's called Sober Love. We look at each other and wonder what it would feel like to lock lips. Wonder what it would feel like to make love. The strangest part of it all is that we've done both already, because we've wined more than we've dined, taken too many drinks at a time, robbing the most intimate moments from our minds last night. There's always a blur. Then little flashbacks of the moments we shared creep up on me like the rum that took too long to hit us. I ask, did we? Did you? Did I? Her nervous smile tells me she doesn't have the answers, but the love bites on her neck are blushing, suggesting they know it all. I think to myself, if Carlsberg did romance, is this what it would be like? Let's not consume another unit and try to digest whether we can be one or not. Let's be straight on if we both want this and realize that there's no chaser. Let's see if this rocks or whether we should just put it on ice. Let's see if we're both on the same wave and know for sure if our glasses are half empty or half full. Let's see if we struggle to display temperance with each other like we do with liquor. Let us not act in haste. Let us triple sex and extend the little moments and turn them into a happy hour. Let's not be so far gone so you can thank me later. Let's wake up to a view that looks like a tequila sunrise but doesn't smell like it. Let's not back shots. Thank you. Hey, you caught that line perfectly. Let's not back shots. Let's do back shots. I don't want to get shit-faced from drinking. I'd rather get shit-faced from eating your up. I'm joking. I'm joking. But this is why alcohol shouldn't be in the equation. Like Chloe said, if you're drunk in love, anything is possible. If we're both written off, can we still drive each other crazy? I don't want us to be drunk in love like Beyonce and Jay-Z. We don't need anything coming out of the blue. I want us to be aware of our actions. I don't want us to blame it on the alcohol. I'd rather we blame it on feelings and urges we couldn't suppress. I'd rather us get the rounds in and have bartenders for neighbors who say we've had one too many because we're being too disruptive. I want us to hold each other better than we hold our drinks. And if the saying goes, we are what we eat, then in years to come, I want us to transform that. So when people look at us, they'll say we are what we drink. Because together we both age well, like fine wine. Cheers. So yeah, before I forget, I'm gonna do a couple more pieces, but before I forget, you can find me on social media at MOAK_TP. I always forget to do that, so MOAK_TP. Next piece I'm gonna do is called Barbershop. Yeah, it's a personal favourite. So. I love going to the barbershop. Tell me why I wouldn't. A place where black males, young and old, come together in peace, focus on a common goal. Patiently allowing others to get theirs, knowing that our time is coming. Watching everybody's journeys through clips, realizing that they're all different, but success will still look relatively the same because everyone has their own interpretation that they're comfortable with. A success that can't be measured but only respected and admired when you acquire the look of $1 million for only £10? How can I not rate that? There's no negativity in a barbershop, not in a place where you can go from level 2 to level 1 to get elevated, where you can get a fade to reappear better, where blue magic illuminates black magic, where a clip and a blade are no longer weapons but rather instruments that bring music to your ears, and getting sprayed up doesn't involve bullets, but my God, does it kill sometimes? In a barbershop, material has no value because it's all about what's up there. You want to get your head right like the next brother who just had the cape ripped off him and is now ready to take on the world. Taking time to study each other with less judgment but with more appreciation, because in that instance, we realize there are more ordinary people like us to admire, more than the token black males on the TV or on the barber's poster, falsely advertising how he once cut Ludacris's hair. Engaging in conversations about race and politics, religion and culture, sports and women, exchanging ideas and philosophies, giving each other food for thought because the talks get deep sometimes. Loyalty and faith are shown towards our respective barbers to the highest order, even if it means rejecting the other barber who's free because he's not quite up to scratch. But you see, that's fine in the barbershop, where we can accept one another's beliefs in different beings and still coexist. How can there be any right or wrong side when everyone leaves with the blessings that they've asked for? And we suddenly understand the power behind the money in our pockets, refusing to finance foreigners trying to sell us fake products for our loss but their profit. We'd rather invest in the community, from the barbershop to the Caribbean shop in the corner, knowing that it's feeding their sons and daughters. And we enjoy seeing the kids running around carefree. No elders around here trying to intoxicate their mind with violence, but rather inquiring about their education and ambition, letting them dream as far and as wide as they'd like to just for a moment. Because there's no cap in their thoughts in this new era that they represent. And you got to take off your hats to them if they dream bigger than a simple graduation day. So as a black boy, You can see why I love going to the barber so much. A place where there's love, order, appreciation, representation, respect, liberty, support, sustainability, and a community feel. But what a shame. What a shame it's only a damn barbershop. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna do one more piece. I think I only managed to perform this piece like twice before the pandemic, so it's still technically new. I feel like it's an important piece. It's a piece that's representative of all the poets in the room. So yeah, this one's for the poets. Yeah. The average salary of a doctor, around 40K. I googled this back in 2019, so if the figures are wrong, allow me. The average salary of a doctor, around 40K. The average salary of a therapist, around 30K. The average salary of a teacher, around 20K. The average salary of a pastor, around 24, 25. Let's not speculate too much. Let's not speculate too much. But isn't it crazy that someone who is skilled enough to do all those things is sometimes paid next to nothing? Because poets are doctors. We can diagnose what people are going through and put them in terms that they can understand. We don't provide band-aids but can still get a band-aid to deliver treatment through our words. We get underneath people's skin and inject them with vaccines so they become immune to poisonous things. We make that pill so much easier to swallow. Poets are therapists. We choose our words carefully to help people open up. We help people to begin healthy dialogues and do self-audits. We help people to slowly exterminate bad habits, and we help people to recover from mental traumas. Poets are teachers. We cover a wide range of subjects. We teach algebra because people learn that letters can help add things up. We are experimental with our substance. This is nothing short of a science. The only thing we can't teach you is geography because we're too busy showing you a whole new world with our imagination. Poets are pastors. We speak gospel to a congregation. We share verses embedded with parables. We share testimonies to let people know that God still works. Our words are music to people's ears and they engage in praise and worship. See, I'm not here to tell you to see our worth. I'm here to tell you that we know our worth. Us poets are not just about the pen, we are very much about the paper too. Because we all know money talks, so why not let it be part of the conversation? Because you pay for booking a table at a restaurant. You'd pay for booking a table at a club. You'd pay for booking a room at a hotel. So you can see why I have reservations when you don't want to pay for booking a poet. Because you act like there's a lot of red tape around the cheese, but that only screams alarm baby bells to me. It says a few things. It says you don't value my talent enough to be investing in it. It says you don't value my time enough to be requesting it. It says you don't value my dreams, matter of fact, you sleep on it. It says you don't value my vision, and that's how I'm seeing it. You can miss me with its great exposure talk. Like I can't rock up at any open mic of my choice. Like say I haven't got the internet at hand to help amplify my voice. Did Edwin Snowden not teach you it is hard to live off exposure? See, if I had a penny for every time I heard that exposure line, I would not have written this poem. If you don't have the budget to pay for artists, then wait until you have one. Because how are you going to make money from selling tickets and have the nerve to say that I can't have some? As if my transport was free, or I put absolutely no money into the content of mine which you found online. So I'm at a loss and my costs are supposed to equal your gains, and you still think that we break even? See, us poets, we're not merely decorations for your lineups. We're as talented as the rappers, singers, comedians, and dancers. More time, we're the ones that shut down the event and have the audience all gripped. So then you go from giving us the finger to the thumbs up, because now it all clicks. This is not a random draw out. It's just that not enough poets bank see appreciation for their art. We're tired of running into brick walls to try and collect our coins like Mario. Do not play games with our craft. Do not play games with our craft. Robert Frost once said, being a poet is not a profession, but rather a condition. So to that I say, if it is a condition, do we not deserve better treatment? Because we are sick and tired. Thank you.
gas me up, bro. I'm gonna write something hard, bro. I can tell you've been doing like battle rap because your energy was just, you know what I mean? Yeah, wicked.